Yes, sir.
Give, and you shall be given.
Wow.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Good evening, good evening, distinguished fellows and distinguished guests and fellow Toastmasters.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My coming story happened in the year 1979. It's speaking about a great man. He's a military engineer. His name is Muhammad, and he loves his red Beetles. You know, these Beetles with a very significant motor noise. Muhammad was newly married. He and his wife were expecting the gift of their lives, and they were so excited about that. They had once an appointment with a physician, just a regular follow-up, for an ultrasound viewing, and it was the first session. And as coming from a strictly disciplined background, he was very meticulous about his timing. So he made a room to come as early as possible. While he drove through the driveway, dropping off his wife and going to park his car, he found two individuals. It was a young man and an old lady. They were just standing under the sun, waiting for a transportation. Having plenty of time, he offered to drive them to the first point where they can grab the transportation. So they accepted it, and off they went. It wasn't an easy job getting the old lady into the car, not only because her little overweight, but due to her this enormously huge car, of course. So this happened, and then while he was driving them maybe around 100 meters or 150 meters away, he thought to himself, why don't he go all the way and drive them to home? So he chatted with the guy, he knew where they lived, and he thought that he would make it. So he went all the way to their home, and all the way he was chatting with the guy, and the old lady never broke her silence. He even thought that she couldn't speak. They went to their house, and as assisted to get in, he assisted the old lady getting out of the car and into her house. While turning around, getting ready to leave, get back to his wife, he found a hand over his shoulder. He turned around, and it was the old lady. She looked through his eyes to his soul. Only one thing. He is here. He is here. Deeply touched from inside, he just took himself, hurried back to the hospital, and you can guess whether he found it or whether he got his appointment or not. Few days later, he was at the train station, waiting for a train to come from another city, boarded by his two beloved ladies in his life, his mother and his pregnant wife. When time came, the train didn't. And as it was the year, anyone remembers? 1979, there was no means of communication, of modern communication. So he went to the train conductor, to the train station conductor, and asked him what went wrong. The man told him that simply there was an accident on the tracks, so all the trains will be late. With nothing to do in his hand, he went home, and he would guarantee that they would find their way home. Staying home late that night, it was late after after 11 p.m., he found a doorbell. Very excited to welcome his mother and his wife, just grabbed the door and opened, and who is found? He found it. Of course, not George Clooney, but a very well-dressed, besuited man standing in front of him. Sorry, who are you? I'm a gentleman. Me and my wife, we were in front of the train station. We found your two ladies trying to grab a taxi, and we offered them help. Mixed with emotions of gratitude and worry, he raised himself down the stairway. At that time of the night, it was pitch black, so he was very worried. When he got down, what he saw a moment later, it was really carved in his mind till this day. What he saw was the two ladies coming up the stairs, guided by the light of a lighter in the hand of the man's wife. And at that time, and at this moment, he thought to himself that he had to be something bigger, and the word of the old lady just struck his mind. By the way, the great man, his name is Medhat, and he is my beloved father.
Ooh.
So now, the wisdom from this story is that yes, you can give and be confident that you will receive back, even multiplied. And here lies the magic of the gift.